Man. Watching this dumbass shit.
That's how you feel?
Yeah. Well, what's up with your people? It's your boy, man, Chase Bailey. You already know what's going on, man.
How you doing, Sharp?
Soul Planes, you feel me? In the building, in the post. You know what I'm saying? About to see what's going on with y'all, man. We had, you know what I'm saying? Niggas been working this shit. You know what I'm saying? Working this last little week of the Indians. You know what I'm saying? Playoffs start next week for them. We got the Houston Astros. Hopefully we got this first round and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't repeat last year.
But we up in this bitch, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga needs to give time to get to the pro shop and get a hat and shit before it's all over. You know what I'm saying?
So shout out. So before we even get this shit started, man, shout out to the motherfucking Browns winning the game before motherfucking October, November, my nigga. You feel me? It's still lightweight nights outside. Browns are winning the game, man. Shout out to the Browns for that, man. Shout out to Baker Mayfield for that.
Word on the street, you got the hottest selling jersey. You got the hottest selling jersey right now in the NFL.
10, top 10. He's 10, though. I mean, that's good. He's 10, though. That's not, you know what I'm saying, go crazy. That's why I just don't want people just to keep going crazy over Baker Mayfield. I think we're going to win again Sunday. But I think we're going to win again because we have better players now. And the Raiders have no pass rush. So I don't think they're going to really get to Baker like that. Baker's going to be able to take his time. And we got receivers to get the ball to. Landry, Callaway. You know what I'm saying? They got niggas who can get the ball. You feel me? So we got Duke Johnson, Carlos Hyde. We got some players. You know what I'm saying? So we just going to see what's going on. But I'm happy for the Browns, man. They've been looking good. You feel me? So we just going to keep it pushing.
With Baker, is he really looking that good or is the team looking that good, and if he gets better, they'll look better?
As far as Baker is concerned, I'm gonna be like this. I think Baker is one of the most accurate quarterbacks that came out of the draft. You feel me? That's for a fact. But it's like we just gonna have to see. You feel me? I think the offense is better for sure. You know what I'm saying? The offense is better for sure. But Tyrod Taylor don't really look that good starting off. So it's like, you might as well just throw Baker in there. You know what I'm saying? Baker gets to let go of the ball quicker. He a little more accurate. You feel me? He ain't going to turn the ball over. You feel me?
Is what's name going to be a factor that he's not on the team on there? Josh?
I mean, not really. Because that boy Josh was had Callaway. You got Callaway, the young boy. And he got the burners just like Josh. And he a rookie, and he not in the BS. You feel me? So
Josh told he ain't played a whole full season with us either. With all that shit going on.
Since Josh Gordon been in this stuff in 2014, I think he only played like 11 games.
He had a full season. 16 years.
But he played 11 games in 4 years.
That's a waste of money.
Somewhat, but his ceiling is still high. He's still young. He's like what, 27?
Yeah,
26,
he got burned out. If he would have been playing them years, he'd have put wear and tear on his body, but he ain't been playing.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But like I'm saying, like Baker Mayfield, he might be arguably one of the best quarterbacks that came out the draft this year. He might be. I was looking at Sam Darnold. He ain't Josh Rosen.
I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like Patrick Mahomes, that's his second year. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes with his Chiefs. He looking good. He looking good, boy. He looking good. But other than that, ain't no other rookies out here that's really looking like, oh, they hands down better than Baker Mayfield. No, Baker Mayfield better than pretty much all of them. He in a little different position too, a little better position. If you look at it, man, Browns can't go nowhere but up. They can't go nowhere but up, bro.
That's true.
You feel me? All these other teams, they looking to try to, you know what I'm saying? We got to try to win some games. It's the pressure on them because they look good at a point in time. Like the Jets, even though it was like 10, 15 years ago, they looked good like 10 years ago.
That was before the butt fumble, wasn't it? The Sanchez.
Yeah, but they looked good before. You feel me? Like the Browns just came up an 0-16 season. Like, if we win 3 games, niggas gonna go crazy. If we win 4 games, niggas gonna go crazy, bro.
They went hand about tie.
But at the end of the day, but still, they supposed to be 0-3. They supposed to be 3-0. Browns supposed to be 3-0, nigga. With all the bum ass kickers, And I don't know what the fuck Tyrod Taylor was doing that first game, but whatever though. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man.
You know what I'm saying? He gotta get
Man, it is what it is. I done seen Browns lose flukier games. I done seen them win flukier games, man. I ain't really tripping on the fluke win or the fluke loss. I mean, that's what the fuck the Browns do, bro. That's what they do. That's what they've been doing for 10 plus years. Fluke wins and fluke losses.
They've been doing that for more than 10 years. They've been doing that since their Bernie Kosar regime went down.
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I believe.
They have consistently, they was consistently making it to the playoffs during that Bernie Kosar, Webster Slaughter, during that heyday, Kevin Mack. They was almost contenders. They needed probably a couple extra pieces or something to probably put them over the thing. But after they broke that up, the Browns consistently been a team that might fuck somebody's shit.
But see, this the whole thing, though, right? This year, right? I hear what you said, Ed, but I'm gonna keep it honest with you, bro. It's for Cincinnati to lose. The division is for Cincinnati to lose at this point. At this point, I think Cincinnati the best team in the division. Cincinnati, then it's the Ravens, then it's us, then, you know what I'm saying, Steelers and shit about it. I think if they don't get this shit right with Le'Veon Bell, I'll see the Steelers going to the playoffs, bro.
That's saying a lot for the Steelers to be at the bottom of that list.
Their defense ain't the same.
They have dominated this division. I mean, their defense ain't been the same.
But their defense, but see, that's the thing is their defense ain't the same, but they even to the part like a Le'Veon Bell. That's a big part of their offense. You feel me? Like niggas was talking on that James, whatever the dude name was for Pittsburgh, when he lit the Browns up for 130. I don't think dude even hit 85 yards since. So it's like, all right, like I said, like that's a fluke situation. He hit the Browns for 130. He ain't hit nobody else for nothing. He ain't hit them for 80 nothing.
But that's what
you need Bell in there.
That's what niggas was doing anyway. Go hit the Browns face.
But you need Le'Veon Bell. If the Steelers think they're gonna get to play the Patriots in the AFC Championship or something like that, they ain't gonna beat the Jaguars playing like that.
The Jaguars holding that defense.
I don't think they're gonna beat the Chiefs playing like that. But they go back and forth with the Chiefs. The Chiefs beat them recently. We go back and forth with the Chiefs, but the Chiefs got a better offense than the Steelers. They got a better offense than the Steelers. They got better offensive pieces. You see what I'm saying? So if they had to play each other in the playoff series, the Chiefs would have their hands off. But their defense is similar. They both got trash defenses. But Kansas City got a little more on the offensive side than Pittsburgh. Wow.
So Kansas is really looking that good.
Offensively, yeah. Offensively, they got arguably like 5 dynamic players on offense, from the tight ends to the receivers to the running back.
Man, you got these professional niggas talking about they one of the top 5 teams right now.
That's true though. Or so far, we talking about week 4, man. We in week 4, like yeah.
Well, we know what these first picks of what niggas gonna do, how they end up at the end of the season.
But I don't know. The Browns, man, they might shock some people, man. They might shock the world, man. Baker Mayfield, I think Baker Mayfield bring that energy that Tyrod Taylor just ain't gonna bring, bro. What the Browns need is something different. The Browns don't need nobody who just gonna be even. They need somebody who's gonna raise the bar, like yeah, because that's what's needed. Like we had so many players just trying to just be, you know what I'm saying, just to hold the flow. You need somebody to try to raise the bar, bro. And I think Baker Mayfield, he got the mentality to raise the bar. It's all on if he's gonna do it or not. He got the mentality though. You feel me?
You know, he might get caught up in the city. You know how they play. Somehow the city gets involved in ways that they don't have no reason to be involved with, and influence stuff that they shouldn't have no influence on.
Yeah.
We don't want him to be doing what he's doing. Y'all should try to. They suggest what type of offense we should be running. If you was that good, you would probably have a job doing that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, like Chiefs, they looking like, I don't know, a Super Bowl contender, but they looking like they're gonna be in playoffs at this team. Jaguars, of course, they like where they might for the Super Bowl. If and only if Josh Gordon don't work out with the Patriots. If Josh Gordon work out with the Patriots going back to Super Bowl.
Now that could be a problem. He might just be a decoy.
But still, that's all they really need.
Be a hell of a decoy.
But that's all they need, though. They need something because as far as it's like real talk. I don't know who receiver core is worse. I said this last time we was on. This is real talk. I don't know who receiver core is worse between the Cowboys and the motherfucking Patriots. They don't have a number one or number two. Like the Patriots, like real talk, like to be honest, like in any good football team, your tight end ain't necessarily really supposed to be your number one receiver. You need at least another receiver, bro. They don't even got Edelman right now. The Patriots don't even got Edelman and shit.
The young tight end is probably a fourth option. On a good team, with a good receiving core, he's the fourth option.
With a wide receiver?
The tight end.
Tight end. Yeah. Yeah, but still, even I understand because you got niggas like Greg Olsen. You had a lot of good, I think he's still in the league though. You got good tight ends that could be your number two, number three receiver. You can't have no tight end be your motherfucking number one receiver, and you think you're gonna do something. Even when the Patriots was doing shit, when they didn't have Gronk, they had Edelman, they had other receivers who gonna catch the ball. That's what I'm saying. Like if Josh Gordon come in there and catch the ball, then shit. He's still one of the fastest niggas out there. I feel like in that first game, like Tyrod Taylor underthrew him a few times. Tom Brady is gonna put that bitch on the money every time.
Yeah, he's gonna realize that he can run under this.
Yeah.
He can run under this. I can put it over his head. He can run under this. He realize that he don't have to realize what he got. All he do is look at his playbook. He don't really have to study them niggas. With the Patriots, they're gonna put the pieces around him. This is what they can do.
Yeah.
So you do what you do. Your job is to throw the ball. This nigga fast enough to get to where you throwing the ball. So we're gonna long down the field.
Yeah.
That's his job to go get it.
Yeah.
And if he don't get it, it ain't Tom Brady fault. Now any other team overthrow and they don't get it, it's the quarterback fault. It's the quarterback fault. Why you overthrow? No, Tom Brady's job is to throw the long ball down the fucking field. It ain't my job to catch it. I'm gonna get it down there. You catch the motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true. That's big fact. So that's what I'm saying. Like right now, you know what I'm saying? We getting this shit going. You know what I'm saying? NFL in full swing. The baseball they going to the motherfucking playoffs and shit next week. Playoffs going. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like 3 years straight?
3 years straight, and it's in the playoffs, man. That year since 2015, man. 2015.
Oh, shit.
2015. They lost in the wild card round to get to the get to the joint. Next year they went to the fucking World Series. The year after that they lost in the first round. And this year we're gonna see what's going on with it. You feel me? Like, that's a good little run right there, man. For real. The Indians ever since the cat from Boston came over here, Tito came over here. The Indians been doing their damn thing, man. Yeah, you better tell them, man. Niggas better understand, man. Chiefs ain't really coming. But I'm telling you, man, the Indians, man, I don't know, man. This might, I'm just like, I don't know, man. Because sometimes the hitting for the Indians be like this.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but the pitching ain't never like that. The pitching ain't never shit. Last year, the boy Kluber was coming off an injury to try to force it back. This year, 100% healthy, ready to go. I think Kluber, Carrasco, throw a little Tomlin in there. Hopefully my boy Andre Miller healthy. Andrew Miller, my bad, not Andre, Andrew Miller. Hope he healthy. You feel me? And we can just keep it going. Encarnacion, he went down that first game. He 100% healthy. You got Brantley, you got Lindor, you got Rajay Davis. You got like at the end of the day, it shouldn't be a surprise if the Indians are in the World Series again and win the bitch this time, though. It shouldn't really be a surprise. But the way they've been playing this season, it's tough for me to say I'm all in on it right now. I have to see how they look in the first round. If they look dominant, if they look like how they're supposed to look in the first round, fuck them Yankees. We're going to beat them Yankees, and we're going to that World Series. And we're going to win that bitch. And they're going to have a parade in this bitch. Oh, God.
The Yankees? Fuck the Yankees, they're gonna beat the Yankees.
Yeah, nigga, they look good in that first round. Well, I don't give a fuck who we play. Yankees, Boston. Fuck up. We going to the World Series. They have to look good in that first round.
You just named two teams that usually got Cleveland number.
Man, the Yankees only win that got Cleveland number. As far as Boston, the Indians only played Boston one time. And that's when they had David Ortiz and all. They had a fucking Hall of Fame team. What the fuck? Man, we got the Hall of Fame team. No, nigga, we got the Hall of Fame pitching, man. We got the pitching. We got some nice little hitting and shit. We can make some shit happen this year, man. At the end of the day, we've been the good team for the past 3 years. It ain't been no fluke. Ain't no fluke, man. We've been the best team on the pitching side. We hold shit down. We going winning streaks, 22 game winning streaks. We've been doing our shit these past few years, man.
So
I'm gonna have faith in my guy.
We got the best pitching core right now.
Yes, in the whole league, nigga, yes.
What about the batting is iffy?
The batting is iffy. But see, they got enough good hitters. And we just picked up the dude Josh Donaldson from Toronto. He a motherfucking smack king. He smack shit. So, all right, man, we gonna see. That's what I'm saying. We gonna see. You know what I'm saying? We've been setting up the decks the past 2 years. Last year didn't work out. The year before last, we went to the World Series. You feel me? So we gonna see what's going on. We've been stacking the decks for the past 3 years.
What happened with last year?
I don't know either. I just feel like for real, Kluber wasn't healthy, and then when the boy Encarnacion went down that game too, it just sucked the life out the Indians, and they couldn't recover. We won the first 2 games. We won the first 2 games here, but when dude got injured, we went to New York, couldn't recover, man. We couldn't recover. So then we come back here, game 5. It's just like they threw it all on the line. It ain't like the Yankees just smacked the Indians. They tried their hardest.
That shit was so quick, nigga. It was a smack.
I mean, come on, man. The first round of fucking baseball shit is 5 fucking games. Like that shit is fast as hell anyway. 5 games. Come on, man. These niggas play stretches of 10 games.
Yeah.
5 games, and then you have a day off in between to travel from city to city. That shit is gonna go quick, regardless. If they don't even in the first round, that shit gonna go quick as hell. You at least in the motherfucking first round 7-game series, that shit could go anywhere for like a week and a half to 2 weeks. In the 7-game series, and then go to full 7. That could be like, that's 2 weeks, nigga. That's 2 weeks. And going back and forth from city to city, that's 2 weeks easy.
That's what became so quick.
But they lost, man. But I don't know if it's gonna happen like that this year, man. Shout out to them Indians, man. You know, make it happen, man.
Good luck.
Shout out to them motherfucking Indians. Nah, niggas, man, we talking all this shit on the show. Talk about, man, niggas, all y'all talk about is basketball. Niggas talking about basketball too much. Well, news flash for you motherfuckers. The NBA season started 2 weeks, dude. 2 motherfucking weeks, dude.
And LeBron don't need to practice.
Shit, why would, man? Fuck practice, man. That's what AI told you, nigga. Fuck practice, nigga. But we gonna see what's going on, man. This NBA shit, man, kind of fishy to me, man. So what's up, man? So they talking about the boy Jimmy Butler about to get traded to the Heat, man. So he could join up with D Wade one more time.
Well, what's that gonna do?
I don't fucking know what it's gonna do. But it's gonna eliminate all these niggas talking all that. The West is so deep. Minnesota can beat the Lakers. Like, that's gonna kill that noise quick.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler go ahead and go back to the East. Nigga, y'all gonna start looking around like, maybe this shit isn't as deep as we thought. Cause the Timberwolves, I'll be honest with you, Timberwolves with or without Jimmy Butler, they ain't going nowhere fast, bro.
They don't have no structure. They don't have no.
No, I just feel like at the end of the day, they try to have a structure. You got Thibodeau over there, supposed to be a defensive structure, but when it boils down to it, Andrew Wiggins ain't good enough. And the majority of the big time players in the league, especially over there on the West Coast, like the James Hardens, now LeBron, Paul George. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck Andrew Wiggins doing with that? Nothing.
He ain't get no chance to shine.
But see, even if just say for the sake of the argument, even if LeBron says I want to keep Andrew Wiggins and he stays in Cleveland, he still's the same player. I've seen enough.
What was he going to do? What was he going to do?
But I've seen enough. I haven't seen no progression. I haven't seen no growth from dude. dude is just weak as shit. And at the end of the day, you already know what 2 years ago was that 2 years ago where D Wade was on Chicago with Rondo and Jimmy Butler, and they was going back and forth the whole year about niggas playing soft and we can't play with no soft niggas and all this and all that. You feel me? So how the fuck you think Jimmy Butler is gonna uplift the team to where at the end of the day, if Jimmy Butler and Karl Anthony Towns on the same page, that could be a dynamic squad. But without Jimmy Butler, the boy, it's hard to say, but my boy Karl Anthony Towns is just gonna be a taller version of Kevin Love over there in Minnesota. He gonna get the numbers, but they're not gonna win shit.
He got a little more.
They're not gonna win shit, dang. I don't give a fuck if they go to the first round every year for the next 3 years. They're not getting out the first round because 9 times out of 10 they're gonna be anywhere from a 6 to 7, from a 6 to 8 seed. So they're gonna be playing the top 3 teams in the West. And ain't no way in hell Karl Anthony Towns, the way he looked at it against Houston last year, it ain't gonna get no better for me. Especially when you got to go against a motherfucking team and go to state probably in the first round, and them niggas got Boogie Cousins. So you got Boogie Cousins canceling out Karl Anthony Towns, and then that's over with. Cause Wiggins ain't doing shit. You don't got no Jimmy Butler. You got an old ass my nigga Crawford, his Jamal Crawford old ass. This nigga old as hell. What these niggas gonna do? What they gonna do with the Lakers, nigga? At the end of the day, Karl Anthony Towns and LeBron cancel each other out. So what they gonna do with the Lakers? I think a combination of Kuzma, Ball, and Hart is better than motherfucking Minnesota, man. Without Jimmy Butler. If they had Jimmy Butler, it's a different conversation. But without Jimmy Butler,
how much of a different conversation? He not stopping that.
Man, Jimmy Butler, I feel like Jimmy Butler forced a Lakers team will be going to a 6-game series with Jimmy Butler on the squad compared to without him, and they end up sweeping them or win by 5. I just don't think that LeBron James is going to
give him 6 games with Jimmy Butler, 5 out.
I give him 6 games with Jimmy Butler.
5
I give him a sweep.
So they're gonna. You don't think
they may luck. They go by pure luck. That nigga Michael Beasley might fuck around, pass the ball to Karl Anthony Towns. That's the only way they're gonna win the game. Fuck out of here, man.
Hey man, Michael Beasley was supposed to be projected to be somebody.
He didn't have his mind straight, similar to the boy, because he came on the same draft with didn't he come on the same draft with Blake Griffin?
Yeah.
But no, that was D Rose. That came on Blake Griffin.
Well, whatever happened to him, he just keep getting caught up in the.
But I don't know, man. We gonna see.
In the trade deals.
We gonna see, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the preseason, that should start on this weekend. That should start on Sunday or
practice. Nigga, practice.
LeBron ain't gonna play, but I do want to see what my boy Kuzma gonna do. Shout out to Kuzma.
But do we look like he need practice?
Kuzma?
LeBron, do we look like he need practice?
Man, I'm talking about Kuzma and the other niggas. Like, man, nigga, at the end of the day, when it comes to the Lakers, man, niggas should have to worry. Niggas should worry about nobody else. Niggas should just leave LeBron alone. Let LeBron do what the fuck he do. And worry about everybody else. Worry about all these other players. Let's see what they're going to do, man. Let's see what the Josh
whatever scheme that they put down. He can jump in and be a part of whatever plan that they got going on.
But real talk, let's switch from the Lakers real quick, man, because fuck the Lakers. Even though I fuck with LeBron, fuck the Lakers.
Cavs Media Day, you know what I'm saying? Bob Ross Day. Shout out to Bob Ross, the happy painter. I ain't got the shirt on today.
I'm going to tell y'all this, right? This might be the season I'm be on the Cavs' ass as harder than ever. Pause. I feel like we got a lot of decent pieces on the squad. We should be able to get to the first round playoff series by the end of this year. I mean, Kevin Love is an all-star, correct? AD an all-star, right? That's all I want to know. Is Kevin Love an all-star? Is he? See, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. So.
Because he got a ring?
No. I'm talking about before the fucking ring. Nigga, he been an all-star for Weekend in Cleveland, nigga.
He was on the cusp.
He is an all-star for Weekend in Cleveland. Not a superstar, he's an all-star. Kevin Love is an all-star. Kevin Love can hit threes. Kevin Love can give you 20 and 10, and he's going to give you 20 and 10 consistently.
When you clarify that, not a superstar.
But I ain't never said he's a superstar. There ain't no superstar that gets on first round in the playoffs.
No, you know.
The fuck? Victor Oladipo ain't no damn superstar, is he?
Washington.
The fuck that man, but John Wall is lightweight close. He's not really a superstar. He's close. He's closer than Kevin Love. By far closer than Kevin Love.
I would have to say they're in the same position because he been to that dance and he always on the wall waiting. He been here made it to the play and he always gets sent home.
Westbrook is a superstar. Westbrook is a superstar.
Yeah, Westbrook is a superstar. But John Wall, All-Star, yeah. He ain't closer than Kevin Love to being a superstar.
Yes, he is.
Man, this nigga's the choke king.
But he chokes in the second round. Bro.
I've been trying
to choke in the first round 3 times. He choked in the second round 3 times.
I done thought this nigga
he all over
do
the place.
something.
He all over the place.
I ain't never really been a Washington fan, but I've been watching him, and I'm like, man, okay.
Correct. Then tell this guy.
This gonna be his year. Okay.
Please tell this guy.
This gonna be his year. Oh, maybe it might be his year, but
no.
He's
still a superstar player, bro. I ain't trying to hear that. He's
a superstar during the regular season.
All right, let me ask you this, right? Now, Washington lost to Boston 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
When they had Isaiah Thomas. They was like, wait. You know what I'm saying? They really, I'll be honest, I think they should have beat them niggas, man. They should have beat them.
Okay, playing against a team, Isaiah Thomas is playing 4-on-5. He is not a defensive factor. He is not going to help on defense. He's not blocking no shots. He's not checking nobody. He's not stealing the ball. He's not doing nothing. So that's like having 5 people.
A point with John Wall is like the point guard, bro. You feel me? Like John Wall gets buckets, but he's still the point guard. At the end of the day, man, even with Allen Iverson, right? Allen Iverson, feel me? Allen Iverson played the 2 guard the majority of his career, even though he was really a point guard side.
Yeah.
And the reason why, because I feel like at the end of the day, bro, it's not gonna be no point guard that's gonna take you to no damn finals, let alone no second round. Just the point guard. Just the point guard. That's it. Just the point guard. That's all you got. You just got a raw point guard. Everybody else is minimal, is either average or under average players. And your point guard is a superstar. And you going all the way to the motherfucking final. Hell no.
Allen
Iverson had, man, Eric Snow was a point guard. And then they had one of the best defensive teams at the time. Only time they really weren't playing a lot of good. I mean, at the end of the day, they had some good motherfucking series, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, it was the one series where Toronto versus motherfucking the 76ers, nigga. What the fuck? They going back and forth, nigga. Ivo hitting 50. Then Vince Carter hit 50. Then Ivo hit him again for 40. Then Vince Carter hit him for 40. Like, that shit was crazy, nigga. That shit was crazy. That was like when I was really like in the basketball, young nigga, eyes wide open watching this shit. Like, this shit is wild, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, now this shit decent. You already had players going back and forth like that on each other, man.
Steph did what? He took a team with nobody. No, he didn't.
But minimal players, man. What? So who's the Klay Thompson, the minimal player, nigga?
Draymond Green.
Klay Thompson, the minimal player. That's what he gotta say. That nigga Klay Thompson, that the best shooter in the game. That nigga Klay Thompson, that the best shooter in the game, nigga. What are you talking about?
You know what?
That don't make no sense.
One man by himself is a
What do you mean? What do you mean?
One man by himself could do something, but he didn't get famous as being one man. He got famous as part of a team. He was one half of the Splash Brothers.
But see,
that means both of them niggas was dropping 30 when they wanted to. So
damn, Klay ain't no superstar. That's why Klay about to lead on niggas, man. That's why Klay about to there. That's why Klay about to be a part of this shit, man. They gonna have KD, they gonna have Steph and that nigga AD and motherfucking Klay Thompson going to the Lakers, nigga. AD and Klay Thompson to the Lakers.
Klay Thompson ain't no superstar. Neither is Draymond. Now Draymond,
I agree with that Draymond shit, and I kind of do agree with Klay. Klay really ain't no superstar, but Klay is like the closest thing to it.
John Wall.
He just don't. I don't know. He's the closest thing to it because as what you just said earlier, like what you just said like a couple months ago, like. when Steph Curry and them, when they really got to the height of their shit, it was the Splash Brothers. Steph Curry, I could give you the Steph Curry is a little more marketable than Klay Thompson. You see Steph Curry on a little bit more commercials than Klay Thompson. All right, but as far as how they got introduced to the basketball shit, they was the Splash Brothers. Right. It wasn't just Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. It's the Splash Brothers, though. You feel what I'm saying?
It wasn't Michael and Scotty. Michael and then Scotty.
Yeah.
No, it was the Splash Brothers. It was like Tim Duncan. When Tim Duncan came out, it was Tim Duncan and David Robinson. They was the Twin Towers. It was them together. They made that team. Tim Duncan was doing, he came in and did phenomenal numbers. David Robinson was doing phenomenal numbers. He needed some help, and Tim Duncan came in and gave him all that help that he needed to get.
We talking about draft, but see, that's what I'm talking about in the height. Nigga, they was in there. They was still biddable players, nigga. They didn't really get to the height of their shit till like the year before Steve Kerr took over. The year before Steve Kerr took over, they was getting into their shit. Then when Steve Kerr took over, it was over.
They got bumped 2 years in the first round with Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
2 years back to back.
Yeah.
But they hadn't been.
Yeah.
They hadn't been in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's true. Like, but I mean,
hey, who helped them do that? The Splash Brothers, not just. It wasn't just her. It was the Splash Brothers. They built around those two niggas.
It's hard to check them.
Yeah, when the 1 and the 2 got 40.
Better Bruce Bowen.
35 foot jumpers. When your 1 and your 2 both got a 35-foot jumper.
Yeah. But see, that's the whole thing. I think that Klay Thompson feels he's a superstar, though. And that's why he's going to end up leaving. Go to state when it's all said and done. They ain't going to have enough money, too, because the luxury tax, like in 2 years of luxury tax, I think it's some crazy shit. Like $200 million or something ridiculous. I don't think no team going to pay, man. I don't think none of these teams going to pay that. That shit is too ridiculous. All right, I mean.
I don't really see him being a superstar either. He can be a co-star. Some dudes ain't never gonna be past co-star.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool. I mean, I ain't trying to champion no Klay Thompson. They fuck the Warriors still. I don't give a fuck if LeBron in LA or not. Still fuck the nigga. And I ain't no LA fan either, nigga. Rocking the Cavs forever.
That's true. He's above average. He's not a superstar.
I mean, I don't know why we should.
And the fans like to talk about the Warriors, aka DJ. You know, you love that. You know, I don't know. You just.
But I think that LeBron, LA, a lot more Cleveland niggas. I think it's cool to fuck with the Warriors, man. The floodgates is not open.
I mean, now what I can say.
And that is trash.
Now what I can say. Some people I know like.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
DJ, I give you props. You riding with the Warriors for a couple of years, but your son is a Warriors fan. I mean, he was a Warriors fan from the first time I damn near wanted to put that nigga out of my house. Watching the playoffs over here, I ain't gonna say he a bandwagon rider, but I just feel uncomfortable when you got on a plane that had 30 seats and all these other motherfuckers jumped on this bitch too who wasn't never on this motherfucker.
I mean, that's life, man. I mean, how can you complain about life? Like, that's life. That's what happens in life.
I mean,
niggas jump ship, niggas jump bandwagons, niggas jump teams every but.
Well, let me like this with me. With my team, there's always room to jump ship.
Niggas, but it ain't even about teams. I'm just talking about niggas jump teams, niggas jump crews, niggas jumping. You feel me? That's some shit. I don't think that should be the shit to trip on. Like,
I mean, but you gotta look at it like this. I'm an older cat. Chase, you my newest friend. I've been knowing you about 10 years now.
Damn, I mean, that's some of them cats. I'm talking about me.
You feel me? You my newest friend. I've been knowing you like 10 years.
Yeah.
Right. I don't really know nothing about new niggas coming along wanting to jump on the band.
Yeah, I already see it, man. I just ain't no nigga. I just can't do it. I'm a watch, nigga. I'm a watch though. You feel me? I fuck with LeBron, man. I can't knock it. I just like LeBron. I like LeBron James. But I don't mean I'm about to buy no LA shit. I'm not about to buy no LA hat. I'm not buying no Lakers jersey. Like for what? Why? Why do I have to wear that for? For what?
You can get your LA Brown jersey.
Man, fuck that. I'm getting a Cavs jersey, personalized. Nigga. I don't want I don't want none of them niggas' names on my Cavs jersey. Nigga. No J.R. Smith. I might get a Colin. Man, I'm gonna take that back. Colin Sexton, I fuck with you, young nigga. I fuck with Colin Sexton. I might get a Colin Sexton jersey. But other than that, nigga, I don't want no love on my shit. I don't want no Thompson on the back of my shit. No Clarkson. No heel on the back of my shit. No Osmond. I'm gonna put my own shit on the back of that. I'll fuck with it.
What about Junior?
Who?
Larry Nance Jr. You can't get Larry Nance Jr.
Yeah, I'll give Larry Nance Jr. some love. I fuck with Larry Nance Jr. I still ain't gonna have Nance Jr. on the back of my jersey either. Like I said, no. I'm having a Cavs jersey though. It's gonna be a little personalized joint. I'm gonna tell you. And that's a consistent joint.
You see who the Cavs jersey on against the Mark Price jersey. Nigga Brad Dory.
Cause I ain't forget, nigga. I can't put like after what I seen last year for the niggas, I can't put that up niggas' names on the back of my jersey, nigga. Fuck that shit. They must prove me, man. Gerald Smith, I still fuck with Gerald Smith. That's been one of my favorite players since he got in the league. But I just seen too much bullshit, so I just gotta let it fly. I'm a Cavs fan till I die, so I'm gonna get the Cavs jersey all personalized shit on it.
This nigga say Cavs players they gonna be playing by high school, nigga. First of all, hey, I heard your boy was out at the Browns game and he was still naked.
Hey, but still though, I don't even know. Like that, I don't know, bro. That's the whole thing about the Cavs though, real talk. I'm about to just touch on this shit real quick and I'm gonna let it go. The thing with the Cavs is lightweight this, right? That's lightweight tricky, right? And why I say tricky is like this. Kevin Love is still a 20 and 10 player.
Yeah.
I think Colin Sexton is gonna be a good addition because he aggressive. He always go. It's always he always in. I don't think they're gonna run an offense through Kevin Love, of course, but I think he's a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? He's in attack mode more times than not. Colin Sexton. He's in attack mode, and I think he's an underrated passer. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, if I get a little bit from Tristan, which I probably won't. If I get a little bit from JR, which I hope I will. And Rodney Hood, and Larry Nance Jr. Rodney Hood and Larry Nance Jr. But they're good enough to get to the first round. I see Victor Oladipo take a team with just Miles Turner. And Miles Turner is like, okay, he's not like Ross Buck. They took them to a fourth seed. The fourth seed, bro. Even though we still niggas like Milwaukee, I don't know, like, without LeBron, we got to worry about everybody. Detroit, we got to worry about everybody without LeBron on the team. I'm just going to be honest with you. We got to worry about every team.
We ain't got nobody number. We ain't got nobody number.
Like, you get everything even. Like, this shit crazy.
Who else he had?
Lance Stevenson was decent over there last year. Lance Stevenson was decent last year over there. Collison was decent, too, over there. I'll give you that. You feel me? I'll give you that. He had, and then what's the one white boy name? Bogdanovich. I don't know. That nigga was balling a little bit.
Victor, he gonna have to. He gonna be a John Wall.
So what happened?
Victor gonna be a John Wall.
Yeah, because that nigga was half-assed. That nigga Brian like, shit, I got to play on this offense. Nigga, I ain't playing no defense. That nigga LeBron James ain't played absolutely no defense last year, the whole year. From preseason to motherfucking the finals, that nigga played not one lick of defense, man, and got away with this shit and got to the finals while playing no defense for a whole motherfucking year. This shit is beyond me. Shout out to Ha Davis, man. That shit is crazy. How did he do that? How did he do that? You can't name me another player in NBA history who pulled some shit off like that, bro. On a trash team at that. Ain't like his team was good. We had Kevin Love. Kevin Love is a solid player. But other than that, the team is trash. And he got that team all the way to the finals without playing no type of defense. Nigga, only motherfuckers who wasn't giving him that work in the playoffs, DJ, was motherfucking Toronto, because them niggas was shook. Other than that, Jason Tatum banged on him, bumping his chest and shit. Niggas ain't forgot. I ain't forget shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that nigga LeBron is like, man, fuck it, man. I'm gonna let them niggas get their shit off. I'm gonna come back and do some